Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here. Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, we officially got the Black Ops 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta. Is officially live and playable right now. Weekend number 1 here for specifically the PlayStation guys and girls. And obviously, weekend number 2 is going to be for the Xbox and obviously PlayStation once again. So in this video, I wanted to bring you guys a quick one here showing you what is, in my opinion, the best way to set up your controller settings, your button layout, and just overall settings here for the game to get the best experience and make the most out of your whole gameplay here. And hopefully, guys, it'll be very useful, very helpful for you, just like it does help me out in the field. Let's get into this, guys. I'm going to show you what the best settings are for, at least in my opinion, what they are. I would love to hear your feedback, any thoughts and opinions. Let me know in the comment section below. But I highly recommend you guys try these settings out for yourselves and obviously make a couple adjustments here and there to see whatever works best for you. Obviously, at the end of the day, guys, it's all about preference. It's all about how you guys can play the game, but you can definitely take some notes from other players and see what works for you from their settings and stuff like that. And before we get into that, real quick, man, if you guys are brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I do upload content every single day, a lot of Call of Duty tips and tricks. You guys already know a lot of Call of Duty tips and tricks. You guys know I'm gonna be covering the beta and Black Ops 4 when that comes out, World War II at the moment, and all that good stuff. So make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any other live streams or videos and stuff like that. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, guys, hit that thumbs up for me, drop a like, it would really help out. And all right, with all that said, let's get into this. All right, guys, so first thing you want to do here is go right into multiplayer. And once you're in this screen right here, guys, what I like to do is I like to press the menu button, or should I say the option button here. So you're going to press the option button, and the first thing you're going to do is go over into controls. So the first thing you guys are going to do once you enter your controller settings here is you're going to go into the look options here. You're going to adjust your sensitivity. Now, I found for myself, guys, the best sensitivity that really works for me, that I feel really comfortable with, is running a 6.6 sensitivity. And obviously, I personally think you could either run anywhere around that option right there. So 5.5, 6.6, 7.7. You guys, I think that's a really great starting point for this game because it does feel a little heavy here, and it's really good to have a sense of control overall with this game. So you guys, I highly recommend starting things off with 6.6 and then finding whatever works best, finding the medium off after that there for you guys. Now, obviously, there are people who can play with a super high sensitivity. There are people who need a really low sensitivity. I personally love running it right down the middle. I run a 6.6 here, guys. Every once in a while, I'll bump that up to 7.7 depending how I'm feeling, but highly recommend a 6.6. That's how I play. So definitely try that out for yourselves and then see what works for you. All right, next up here, guys, for the controller settings, we're looking at assist and feedback. So first, you're gonna get target assist and aim assist here, guys. You're gonna want to leave those two on. I mean, if you play with these off and you can actually get kills and stuff, you're a monster. Definitely, you're gonna want these things on. I highly recommend do not turn them off for any reason. Make sure that they're on always, bro, always. All right, next thing you guys want to do is controller vibration. This is gonna be on as a default. What I recommend you guys do is turn that controller vibration off. I'm one of these people, and I know a lot of other YouTubers, a lot of other gamers, pub stoppers and stuff like that, even professional gamers, they immediately take off the controller vibration. You don't need that added stress in your hand. If you're in a gunfight, you don't need your hand shaking and vibrating. You want to be as steady and as focused as you possibly can be. So controller vibration off definitely helps with that. So make sure you got your controller vibration off, guys. Target assist on, target assist on and aim assist on as well. Next up here, guys, we're looking at in the controller settings, we're looking at stick layout. Now, you're going to have a couple of options here. You're going to have default, you're going to have legacy, and you're going to have southpaw and legacy southpaw. Now, obviously, once again, guys, it's completely up to you. It is up to your preference. I'm going to be running with default. That's how I've always ran the game. That's how I feel comfortable. So definitely, you know, you guys, it's just a basic way of running your stick. So definitely whatever works for you, but I recommend default if you're used to default. All right, and probably the most important one here for you guys, I highly like above everything else, man, above everything else, this is probably the most important thing that I'm going to share with you today, guys. I highly recommend your button layout. Switch it from default. It's going to be a default. Switch it from default over to tactical. I honestly feel with the boots on ground kind of game, tactical is the way to go, you guys. You're going to be able to crouch and go prone and slide by clicking on your R3 button here. That's honestly, in my opinion, the best way to run any boots on ground game, any boots on ground first person shooter kind of game. This is the way to go. You're going to be able to do drop shots. You're going to be able to slide more easily. You're going to be able to slide and maneuver as well, all while never having to take your hand, your thumb off of the right stick. So definitely, guys, tactical from it's going to be in default. Switch that to tactical, guys. Highly recommend that, man. To add to this here, guys, it's completely up to you guys. However you guys feel comfortable running your controller settings, whether your buttons and up here. I'm very used to shooting with R2 and aiming down sights with L2, so I'm very fine leaving it in default. But I know a lot of people like to flip it, and they prefer to shoot with R1 and aim down sight with L1. So it's completely up to you. But I like to leave it as default. I'm just really used to shooting with the trigger, so that's my settings right there, guys. Next up here, guys, you're gonna go into graphics, into your settings here, and I actually like to put my brightness up a little bit more than it already was. So it's normally going to be at default at 50%. I actually just bumped it up one extra there, just because I like to really see a lot of color. I like to really see what's in front of me. So I really like to bump up that brightness, and honestly, I might even bump it up a little bit more. But it's, once again, I guess this is just preference. I really like to have a bright screen just because I really like to see things clearly. So I just bumped it up from 50 to 60. So that's my brightness setting right there. All right, next up here, guys, you're going to go into a safe area. Now, you can't actually, for some odd reason, you can't actually fix the settings. You can actually fix this right in this screen here. As you guys can see, to adjust your display area, visit settings in the function screen, and go to the sound and screen, and then you can edit it from there. But make sure that your arrows are lined up with your TV screen there, so that you're not off balance. So make sure you guys fix this what's called safe area. Make sure you guys fix your safe area before you get into some gameplay, because you actually have to do that once you're in the game. All right, guys, and finally here for audio, what you guys want to do is just make sure that all the audio sound settings are. I like to have all my audio up all the way. There's the controller sound. I guess it's completely up to you. If you guys want any sound coming from your controller speaker that's in here, I don't mind that, so I just leave it on. Multiplayer settings, there's really nothing here. I mean, multiplayer dialogue, I just leave that on. A lot of people like to take the music off. The multiplayer music, a lot of people like to take it off. It's never really bothered me, but I know a lot of people like to take it off. So if you're one of those people, make sure you can take it off right here in this menu. And finally, last but certainly not least here, guys, the subtitles are going to be, by default, they're going to be off, and I usually like to have my subtitles on, so I definitely turn those on. All right, so there you guys have it, man. Those are all of my settings. Make sure you guys adjust your settings the way that you like to play the game, so you don't have any mishaps out in the field. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get back to it here. As you guys, I'm only level 2. I've really only played 2 matches here, so I'm about to get back into it, guys. You guys already know I'm gonna live stream. I'm gonna be bringing you more content and stuff like that for the Black Ops beta. Hopefully more tips and tricks, so be on the lookout for more, guys. Once again, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, drop a like on today's video. It will really help out. Let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns or any feedback. Let me know in the comment section below, and best of luck to everybody in this beta. Good luck, and for all you PlayStation users, I know you guys got it on the first weekend, but Xbox users, you guys are coming up. The same settings will apply to you guys, so make sure to take advantage of all of these settings here. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna back out of here. Till the next one, my name is Gray. Peace.